Someone sent me this video on Instagram and I honestly at first I could not comprehend who makes these cakes. Is it real? Is it CGI? What's going on? I am confusion. However, there was one thing I knew, and that is I need that cake in my life. I did what I do best and freshly arrived from China. We actually bought it. We're gonna send one of them to a 1-star rated bakery and the other one to a 5-star. Before I place the order, I need to understand the physics of it. If I don't do a good job at explaining it, they're not gonna take on the job because this is a really weird cake. Oh my god. I don't think there's batteries or anything, which is really interesting. It's literally just these pieces. I don't think it comes with instructions. I pushed it all the way down. I don't know if you can see. There's a little mechanism here. All we do is pull it, and I think it's gonna fire my present. It's genius! This needs to be the standard for the birthday cake industry. It's beautiful. It's everything I've always wanted from a cake. On the video that we watched, they basically put an iPhone in it. So you might be thinking, are you seriously going to put your iPhone inside that little jar and send it to a bakery? I don't really care about my phone. Like, it was expensive, but like, do I really care? If I cared about my phone, would I do this? I think it will be just fine at the bakery. Like, could anything they do at the bakery be worse than this? I would pay so much money to see you guys' reaction to this. Okay, so basically, this is my real phone. This is not a real phone. Even looking at the screen, I kind of forgot already. Like, I don't know which one is which. It's still got the plastic on, so we didn't scratch it. For as much as I want to trust the bakeries, I worked very hard to buy my phone. I would not send it to a bakery. Wow, that fits perfectly. This was made for this. I've never been more glad that this is the fake phone. So this is what I'm going to be sending to the 5-star bakery. But when it comes to the 1-star bakery, it just doesn't make a lot of sense to put a brand new, shiny, fake iPhone. So I've decided to go on eBay and I found the Y-phone. The Y-phone is basically the next generation of iPhones. It's got a game model, a drum model, a fruit model. Let's do an unboxing of our Y-phone. So this is my unboxing. MKBHD could never. I am honestly surprised with the look of it because I don't hate it. They're going to be definitely shocked when I tell them that I want to gift an iPhone. And this is the iPhone. I'm gonna call 911. 911? Oh my god, they're calling me. That's how much help I need. For me, it's the back. The back really does it for me. And this is gonna be what we're gonna send to the 1-star bakery. The Y-phone is very light, so I'm scared that this is not gonna work, but there's only one way to find out. That was perfect. Well, and on that note, I'm gonna place the orders, and next time I see you guys, I will have 2 iPhone surprise cakes. When it comes to the actual design of the cake, while it's not the most important thing about this video, I want it to be amazing, but also I want this popping platform, the surprise element, I want it to be the star of the cake. I want to do something special with it. I've got a really basic sketch of what the cake looks like. I did this really quickly, and I'm proud of it, so I don't want this to be a very complicated design because I don't think that makes sense because this cake is already so insane that you really want that to shine. The most fun out of this to me is the fact that it looks like a perfectly normal cake and then it's like, surprise. I wanted to do a design that kind of looked boring, like, and usually that comes very naturally to me, so not a big challenge. Let me just do a little detail here on the side because I wanted this middle platform to be like the star of the cake. That doesn't look great. I had this idea of making like a giant, the whole cake is the wrapping, and then the top platform, it's like the big bow on top of the present, and then there's an actual present inside. Wow, my creative juices are running. Also, I'm not even gonna lie, I was mildly inspired by Animal Crossing because if you've ever played, you know what I mean. They've got this little gift presents on it. So I want to do this red because this is a very simple cake, so we want to go with a really bold color because there's not that much design to the cake. I think the colors in this one, it's really important just to make sure that it pops. I said I wanted this to be kind of boring, but there's like a limit. Out of all the designs, if you go through the whole series, This to me is probably one of the most simplistic ones. The thing that I'm looking forward to the most in this video is to see you guys' comments on what kind of presents and objects you would hide inside the cake. Imagine it's your birthday and you receive this cake, you're like, oh great, my cake looks like a present. But the mystery is still missing. So this is what I thought we should do to bring some of the mystery back to the cake. In this white space, because I don't want it to be just plain white fondant, I thought the best way to introduce some mystery, a rainbow of question marks. Because at the end of the day, we still want it to be colorful, especially if this is for like a birthday. Sometimes I worry for my own brain. I was joking, but this is actually very effective. Like, it looks really, like, I fully get the idea. Imagine you receive this bougie looking cake and then it's the iPhone inside. This is, to me, the perfect design for this cake. Let me just maybe add one or two more and then we're basically done. The colors make it more exciting because obviously the design is kind of boring. The cakes are already in my house. I just wanted to show you how I came up with the design. I'm really excited but also scared because if the popping platform, if it doesn't work, like imagine if the iPhone just stays inside the cake. I've never been more scared in my whole life of dropping a cake. Here we've got the 5-star bakery surprise pop-up iPhone cake, whatever you want to call it. The bakery, they didn't ask any questions. Like maybe they thought the phone was fake. They were like, yeah, we'll put an iPhone in it. Let's do the reveal. This is the surprise cake from a 5-star bakery. I haven't seen it yet. Oh my god! It is beautiful. Is it wonky though? Like, it looks like it's falling. Is this platform stable? It's sitting like that. I think this might fall. I feel like I'm defusing a bomb right now. On camera it looks stable, but on here, something is very off about this. I can't believe Tom Cruise gets paid for this. I'm so scared of pressing the button and this exploding. It almost feels like plastic, like it's so smooth. The bow looks like it's made of fabric. They've done the stitches effect. I do have to say that I'm disappointed in the question marks. It is entirely possible that they thought I put question marks because I couldn't decide what shape to go with. Is he confused about what to put on the cake? And they've done this. At the same time, is this an improvement? Probably yes, because I did the other one. But the bow on top, it's basically like a rainbow bow on top. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this. I am literally so scared it's gonna blow up and the iPhone is gonna hit me in the face and give me a black eye. The bow is not what I asked, but this might be more effective when it pops out because they put so many effects on the bow. Like, do you guys see that? It's literally like a pile of fondant, and fondant is heavy. It's not like frosting or anything. I'm really nervous that the iPhone is just not gonna pop out. We're gonna go get the 1-star cake, and this is actually interesting because even though the 1-star bakery, the quality is probably not gonna be, maybe not as polished as this, if they've done exactly what I wanted, like the question marks and the color of the bow, they could be the winners. This one seems even heavier and bigger even. So here's the moment that we've all been waiting for, the surprise cake from a 1-star rated bakery. 3, 2, 1. That is not the cake that I ordered. Did they mix it up? Like, that's not my cake. That's not gonna work. Like, this is... Did they think about this? The question marks are on there, but that's about it. It starts at the question marks and it also ends there. They've done a great job with the making the cake stable. You guys are not gonna believe that. This is the top of the cake. They've covered in chocolate Maltesers and Ferrero. Oh my god, it's open? There's like a hole in the cake. All this chocolate, maybe the whole top of the cake tried to blow up already. There is a reason why I tried to keep this simple, because this is dangerous. They've added glitter, like rhinestones or something, like gold. Even the bow is not the right color. It was supposed to be red. Like, do you see the side of the cake? It's fully disconnected. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I am excited about the chocolates to eat it. No, because I wanted these in my cake. I'm trying to give you guys like kind of like a side by side of both cakes. I want to show you the bow, but then I can't do it. Oh my god, it's falling apart. I can't do it without showing you the cracks. The price was the same, and I do have to say that this one is a lot more similar than what I imagined. And even though I thought this was a lot on top of the cake, but that one is even more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Jesus. It worked! And it literally is facing the camera and everything. It's beautiful. I couldn't really see it before, but basically they carved out all the space, but they did it in such a way that I honestly didn't see that there was anything wrong with the cake. Like, you could tell me this is just a regular cake and I would have believed in it. They've done it in such a clever way that you can literally pop it back in and just relive the experience. Imagine it's your birthday, like you would never forget this. I will never forget this, and this is not even a real iPhone. Even though the material of it's quite plasticky, it's just well thought. Like, I honestly think it's worth it, and you guys know that I will never tell you to like waste your money on stupid things. Like, I'm the first one to stop you. And also, oh no, it looks like fabric. Like, it's literally just sugar and like sugar? I was upset that it wasn't a question mark on here and that this wasn't the simplistic bow that I wanted. I was entirely wrong. I love this more. I'm already over the fact that they didn't do the question marks. But first, we're gonna bring in the 1-star cake. 1, 2... Maybe it's a weight issue? There's cake inside the thing. Something is not allowing this to pop entirely. And just when you thought that the disappointing part of your birthday, it's the iPhone. No, the cake as well. It doesn't work. They didn't tighten this up well. Let me do it properly. Okay, now it's done well. I think this is so heavy with all the chocolate almonds and the little chocolates that it weighed down the platform. There's also little pieces of cake. You can't see it, but there's pieces of cake inside the platform, and I feel like all of that is sort of stopping the iPhone from coming out. The reason why I'm frustrated is because I honestly think if they'd done just this bow on top of the cake, not only would have looked better, but it would have actually worked, but this just weighed down the whole platform too much that I think the spring doesn't even come up all the way anymore. These are pretty standard cakes, so there's not much to judge other than the flavor, because the construction of it, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be happy with. I'm hoping. So I'm gonna try to do 2 slices around the same thickness. I didn't give them any instructions, just surprise me. Ooh, that is a good slice of cake. I feel like I always need to give you guys a close-up of that. And also, we've never had walnut cake in this whole series. I think this is going to be promising. I'm going to be positive about this one. This is going to be great. It's going to be amazing on the inside. It's going to be... Look how much better that would have looked. Let me see if you guys can see. That actually looks better. Like, that's a much better effect. The bow on top. This gold thing is ruined the slice already. I didn't even think of it. The slice kind of is falling apart a little bit. This is entirely because of that little gold thing all around it. Oh no. Oh! That's like an Oreo cookie. Everything is forgotten. I love you, cake. You are the winner. What a slice, honestly. These are very weird looking cakes. Like, if you just click this video in this exact second, you would be so weirded out by the whole thing. It's pointless to try this, like, the outside bit, because I don't like it, so... It's so soft. Wow. I don't think you guys fully understand. This is so moist, it's almost like doughy in the best way. It's like so fresh tasting. Oh my god. It's such an unusual combination of flavors. It's walnut cake with a coffee, buttercream, flavor 10 out of 10. I don't even have to think about it. That is insane. Like, so addictive as well. Like, you just can't stop. This cake has made me feel things. Thank you. This is the kind of cake that if I was choosing the inside, I would choose this one. But also, I would have never expected that I loved that as much as I did. Like, I literally ate almost the whole inside. Chocolate buttercream, I think. Wow. Whoa. Well, I need to have some more of that buttercream because I honestly, like, this is so good. It doesn't even taste. When it comes to the visuals of it and how the platform worked, this to me was like 9 out of 10. That one, it's not fair to even rate it. It fell flat on every possible way. The good thing is, when it comes to flavor, these are, I think, the 2 best cakes I've ever had in any of these series, to the point where I honestly can't choose which one I love. This one I was really surprised because I would have never chosen a walnut coffee cake, and the fact that that's the best chocolate cake I think I've had in the whole series and the single best buttercream I've ever tried. Like, it's so silky smooth. I have to say that both of them are the winners. When it comes to the look, I mean, this was a moment. I'm gonna replay that in slow motion on my wedding day, on my funeral. There's gonna be like little screens where they're gonna play that. And I hope you had a good time. If you did, it would mean the world to me if you could give the video a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done it yet, and switch my notifications on if you go like the extra second. A lot of you guys were disappointed that I took a break with my cake series for like a few weeks. Sometimes it's the planning for the videos alone that takes weeks and weeks, because the actual making of the cakes, the bakeries are very quick. If you liked it and if you think we should test this out again, you know what to do. And thank you for always supporting my channel. And also, if you don't like me, if you didn't have a good time watching my videos, that is also fine. I hope that you come back, give something else a try. I love you guys, and I will see you on my next video. Bye bye.